If you noticed something that looked wrong but staying silent meant less suffering, what would you do?
Make sure to like and subscribe for more stories like this.
Been behind this pharmacy counter for 6 years, and the job teaches you things about people that nobody asked to learn. You see the same faces every month, you see the prescriptions change, and after a while you stop just filling orders and start reading stories. Mrs. Harmon started coming in about 2 years ago, always a Tuesday, always the same quiet thank you, always picking up for herself and what she called her husband Carl. First it was blood pressure stuff, pretty standard. Then Carl's medications started shifting, more sedatives, stronger doses, the kind of thing that made me do a second look at the bottle before I handed it over every single time. I mentioned it to my colleague Priya one afternoon, typed it out quick because we were both slammed. Hey, getting a weird feeling about Mrs. Harmon, think she might be over-medicating her husband, worth flagging. I hit send and went back to the line. Priya texted back 3 minutes later. Lol, why would she over-medicate her dog? I looked at my phone. Autocorrected changed husband to hound. Because I typed fast and not checked, Priya thought I was spiraling about someone's Labrador. I laughed it off. Typed back, never mind. Because Carl wasn't a dog and the doses were technically within range, and what was I really going to say? That a wife looked tired. Weeks passed. Mrs. Harmon kept coming in Tuesdays, same quiet thank you. Then one Tuesday she came in without a prescription, just stood at the counter for a moment. Carl passed, she said. Last month, I just wanted you to know. I said I was sorry. She nodded, said he'd been comfortable at the end, said she was grateful for that. She left and I stood there trying to figure out what I actually knew. Because I had looked up that medication combination after the hound text. I'd read what it does in high doses over a long period. I thought about it and then deliberately set it down like a hot thing I didn't want to be holding. Here's what I found out 3 months later by accident from Priya, who heard it from Mrs. Harmon's daughter. Carl had been in late-stage Parkinson's. The last 6 months he couldn't speak, couldn't move, was in constant distress. The doctors had done what they could. Mrs. Harmon had done the rest. And apparently this is the part I still turn over at night. Mrs. Harmon had seen the text, not the auto-corrected version. The original. My phone had been face up on the counter and she'd been standing right there and she'd seen exactly what I typed before the correction swapped it out. She saw that I noticed. She saw that I asked. She came in every Tuesday for 6 more months and looked me in the eye and never said a single word about it. I don't know if she was grateful I stayed quiet. I don't know if she was daring me. I don't know if what she did was mercy or something else entirely. I stopped trying to decide. But she still comes in on Tuesdays, different prescriptions now, just her own, and neither of us has ever mentioned it. I don't know what that silence means. I'm not sure I want to.